everybody. This is Becca from Empowering Pumps and Equipment. So today I have Jeff Bergman with ABB here with me. And Jeff, why don't you introduce yourself?
Hey everybody, I'm Jeff Bergman. I'm the Business Development Manager for the Water Wastewater team here at ABB on the variable frequency drive side. This is a reoccurring thing because Beck and I had a chance to do this last year. We thought it'd be fun to have a little discussion again this year.
Absolutely. I love doing interviews with you. So this was perfect.
A lot of fun.
Well, Jeff, with WEFTEC coming just around the corner, they have been branding with the slogan this year, where the water community comes to connect. How would you say that you connect with the water community?
Oh my gosh, as a business development manager, I'm heavily engaged working with the engineers, the end users, the operators. We really touch the water wastewater community a lot, and we use a lot of shows. We use a lot of sales calls and visits and training opportunities. So I really try to engage very heavily with the community. But with the WEFTEC show, it really gives us a chance to show off some of the things that we can't always bring to a sales call. We're having some of our larger demos or some of the products so they can compare and touch and feel things. Sometimes it's just a little bit easier to kind of show it off and let them get a chance to see the glitzy kind of stuff that we're capable of putting together.
Absolutely. And so talking about the glitzy stuff, what are you planning to showcase this year at WEFTEC?
Well, so this year's WEFTEC, we didn't have WEFTEC last year. We're supposed to be in New Orleans. So this year we're in Chicago, and Chicago is usually a bigger show. So usually we pull out all the stops for Chicago. Even though WEFTEC, we always try to put on big show, usually the Chicago show is a larger footprint for ABB. This year we're going to have our infamous Elvis demo, and it's not really somebody out there singing. It's a demo that talks about electrical harmonics. It does comparisons of harmonics and shows people the waveform effects and power quality and those kind of things. It also talks about our ULH or Ultra Low Harmonic variable frequency drive offering that we have. So we'll be talking about that. We're going to have some panels. We're going to have some retrofit opportunities where we've taken some older technology, 18 pulse, and we've converted it to the ULH to show people how much more space you get out of the panel and how easy it is to do a conversion and those kind of things. So we're going to focus a little bit on harmonics. We're going to talk about real world aging infrastructure. A lot of the guys have had some of these products for 20 or 30 years even. And they're at the end of their life and they're having to retrofit them. And sometimes it's expensive because you don't always have the footprint or the area to make them fit in. So going with the ULH and some of their existing panels, this is just going to really showcase how easy the upgrade and update can be and to help the guys with their aging infrastructure.
Awesome. So Jeff, will you give me a little more information on, kind of how you guys are able to solve the problems of aging infrastructure in relation to the VFDs and the ULH?
That's a great lead-in question because the variable frequency drive, you can really extend the life of your infrastructure, less mechanical wear and tear on the pipes and on the pumps. When you can use the ramping feature so that you don't have the water hammer running down the lines, you can seat your check valves nice and slowly, they don't slam. We've got features like pump clean. That means you don't have to pull the pump out every single time when it gets built up on debris and dirt because we can spin the impeller backwards and dislodge that dirt. We've got cavitation control, which will keep you from eroding the impellers on your pumps if you're running into a cavitation situation. So, and those are just software features, just things inside of every variable frequency drive that we sell today with the ACQ 580. We also do some things in retrofit and in updates and upgrades. We with our ultra low harmonic drive, that allowing it on a retrofit, we can use smaller generators, or we can use the existing generators without having to make the investment in new generators. The ultra low harmonic drives work where they actually use a little bit less current, a little bit less power because they don't create so much distortion on the line. They're what we call generator friendly drives, and they operate a little better on the generators. They better stability. And that will help with the aging infrastructure because they don't have on retrofits, which we're seeing a lot of today. They don't have to worry about changing the pump out. They don't have to worry about changing the generator out or making big modifications to the switchgear. It's just a simple slip it in and put it in the panel and make it work.
That sounds great. And, a lot better for the maintenance people that have to do that work.
Well, you know, and that's one of the things that we're really trying to do. We're trying to take a big burden or load off of the maintenance people. You know, we'll do a lot of training to teach them how to do diagnostics and troubleshooting. But, you know, like cars today, cars can tell you what's wrong with them when you hook a computer up to them. On a VFD, if you look at the display, it'll tell you what's wrong with it by looking at the display. And ours even has a how to fix button underneath it that you can press, and it'll walk you through some basic troubleshooting. So we're really trying to work easier with the operators and the maintenance people, making the installation, the operation, and the PM and the preventative maintenance. We're trying to make that a lot easier and give them longer life out of the product at the same time. So yeah, excellent. Yeah, very much so.
I love it. Lots of things to look forward to. But, you know, why don't you tell me what you are most looking forward to this year, now that we're back to an in-person WEFTEC?
You know, I'm hoping that just because they've labeled it as in person, that we really have people showing up. For us at this show, it's really all about interacting with the people that we work with, the engineers and the operators and the owners of the facilities, the end user owners, and just being able to go out and see them again and share our experiences of things that we've seen. We saw a lot of run to fail during the COVID times, where people were not putting a lot of PM, not putting a lot of time, because they didn't want outsiders in their bubble. So we're really out there trying to promote our preventative maintenance, promoting the aging infrastructure and what we're doing to help it with the products and the features and the drives and everything like that. So the thing I'm really looking most forward to is seeing a lot of my old friends, you know, seeing my Empowering Pumps friends coming out there, but, you know, also visiting with the engineers and getting a chance to show them the things we've been talking about. We've not been able to get them into the factory. We've not been able to bring our truck around, which is a trade show on wheels. So really a lot of them haven't seen this Elvis style of demo that we've got that we'll have at our booth.
Yes, no, I'm very much looking forward to being able to see everybody. Of course, all of our awesome clients, but also the same, like to be able to see our team and connect with one another and be, you know, in one place, since we've been remote for so long.
Yeah, it's been a challenging time. I mean, we've done a lot of virtual trainings and done as much as we can, but, you know, nothing just replaces you know, bumping elbows with somebody, or, you know, bumping fists and just talking with them and seeing with their eyes. I mean, I have FaceTime so many loud pumps and problems in the industry. It'll be nice just to put my hands to get them a little bit dirty, kind of clean, but just a little bit dirty.
Yes, I agree. Well, Jeff, why don't you tell people what is the best way that they can connect with you?
The best way to connect with ABB Drives, of course, is to meet us up at WEFTEC. Also, you can email me at jeff.bergman@us.abb.com. I'm also available via LinkedIn. It's Jeff Bergman, Bergman, and I'm on LinkedIn. And also, they can reach out to you if they want my contact information. And you and I have talked many times, and you know how to get in touch with me.
I do, but yes, everybody needs to make sure to check out ABB at WEFTEC. Certainly make sure to stop by the booth and say hello to Jeff. And I'm so excited, and you want to definitely make sure that you check out all of their innovative technology, whether you're at the show or, you know, just on Google.
Yeah, you know, hopefully everybody comes out and sees everything, but looking forward to seeing everybody. And as I said, please, if you get a chance, come on by and we'll introduce you to some of the technologies. If not, if you just want to just come up and just talk with us, feel free to come on up.
Well, thank you so much for your time, Jeff.
Thank you for having me. Good to talk to you again.